Good morning. I'm here with Dawn Livingstone, and we're going to talk to you about Dawn and let Dawn tell you what she does and where she came from. And basically, Dawn is an Ascension coach and energy healer, and now has 20 years of experience, and the owner of Voyage of Transcendence. How do I say that, Dawn? I'm dyslexic and ADD.
That's okay. It's Voyage of Transcendence.
Thank you. She uses energy healing. She helps people who are stuck to help them take back control of their lives. So let me welcome Dawn. And Dawn, tell me a little bit about why you do what you do.
Hi, Ernie. Well, thank you very much for having me on. It's lovely to see you and to get to chat to you. Why do I do what I do? My goodness, life experience. I had a real rocky time in my previous marriage, and really, on reflection, looked back to see that I had the same patterns all through my life, and that was abuse and toxic relationships, unfortunately, and it took me until I was about 40 to actually realise what was happening with the help of a counsellor. And my husband and I at the time, we had 3 young kids, and this is what brought it all to the fore. We had 3 young kids, and I'd always felt that there was something not quite right between us, and I could never put my finger on it. I just wasn't happy. And the goal of my life was happiness. You know, everybody just wants to be happy. And I found that from childhood, I had some father issues. My father left us when I was about 4 years old. And then I was getting bullied at school, all the way through school and college. So I had some issues in my life, didn't quite know how to handle them until I got to, I think I was 39 at the time. And I had an accident in a karate class. I used to take my 2 youngest kids to a karate class. And I was thrown very badly and landed on my right hip. Mm. And a couple of days later, that was when the pain really came through. And after a quick x-ray at the hospital, it was found that I had broken L5, the disc in my back. And the contents were seeping out and pushing on the sciatic nerve. And the pain was just excruciating. I have never felt anything like it. Mm-hmm. Never felt anything like it. So I ended up being off my work for about 3 or 4 months because I couldn't stand for long. I couldn't sit for any length of time, really. So really the only thing I could do was lie flat, and I couldn't walk around for any more than just a few minutes. So it really wasn't possible for me to work at the time. And I was reading a book. You'll know this one, Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. This was really the first kind of introduction to changes in your life and making changes in your life. And the first chapter, I think it was the first or the second page, said, you create your life, so you're responsible for changing it. And at that time, I was in real victim mode. You know, I was in a lot of pain. Everything was triggering me. I was just super, super unhappy. And I remember launching this book across the living room thinking, there is no way I created this situation because I don't want to be in pain like this. I just want to be happy. I just want to be loved. And I just want to be, you know, have a happy life. And I remember at that time emailing my Reiki teacher saying, you told me Reiki would change my life for the better. And now look what's happened. I can't pick my kids up. I can't take them to for walks or classes, can't do anything with them, and I can't even work. And she sent me back a very, very quick response that said, instead of thinking about what it's not allowing you to do, think about what the downtime is allowing you to do. So I chewed on that for a while, and it didn't become apparent for a little while. So anyhow, a few months went by, and I went back to work. I was feeling slightly better with some medications and went back to work to find that the counsellor there who wanted to see me, just wanted to check everything was okay after quite a long absence. So I went along to this session, ended up doing this massive big dump on her about everything that was going wrong in my life, and the things my husband said to me, the things that he did, the way I was treated, how unhappy I was. All my feelings just came out in that one session. So she let me ramble on and ramble on, and then she said to me, "So how long have you been abused, Dawn?" And I had said, "Actually, I haven't been abused. I'm really sorry if you picked anything up. He has never, ever lifted a finger to me. And I really don't think he would have." And she said that I had obviously been brought up with the belief that abuse was purely violence and purely physical, when in fact, after she explained it to me, I had been abused mentally, emotionally, and verbally for all these years. And that was when the quote from Louise Hay's book, hit me like a smack in the back of the head. Mm-hmm. And it was only I was getting abused and verbally abused and treated badly because I wasn't standing up for myself and I allowed it to happen. So things after that, it was like the light bulb went off, the epiphany. And I thought, I'm not putting up with this anymore. If I can change this, I'm going to change it. So within a few weeks, I had ended my marriage and things have just really changed for me. I'm super happy now. I have a new husband in Colorado. Just absolutely love it here. And that's what made me think that, well, if I've gone through that and I've managed to make these changes successfully, then I want to help others, because there may be other people in that position that are being abused, that are in toxic relationships, that need some help, that don't realize, truthfully what's going on in their lives. So that's basically why I'm doing what I'm doing now. The last few years really has opened up massive avenues for me, because I went a lot deeper into the workings of the subconscious mind and how energy healing can help it. And I've been having some amazing success. So that's truly where my passion lies now, is to help people to be aware, because awareness is the first step. You can't change something that you're not aware of, right? So it's to helping them become aware of what's going on in their life, the situations that they're going through and why that is. It's a very intuitive thing that I work with, and I just love it. I just absolutely love it. So I've had the privilege of helping hundreds and hundreds of different people to change aspects of their life, whether it be health or wealth or relationships or just general happiness, to help them to see things in a different manner. Yeah. So it's been a fantastic couple of years, I have to say.
I think that's great. And I can tell you, audience, that I have known Dawn for quite a while now, and she has helped many people and is willing to help you. She doesn't want you to go through what she went through, and she wants you to recognize things. And if you stay till the end, she has an irresistible offer. I don't know what kind of value you put on that, but I'm sure you have a number, but she has an offer that she's going to share at the end of this interview that basically will transform your life. And you too can have the happiness and the wealth, and you can break free. And I know what it's like to break free from, because my first forever and I, we were kind of like she was an earth sign, I was a water sign. So together we made mud. And, that's basically what happens when two toxic relationships get together. And I got that phrase from listening to Rodney Dangerfield. I kind of really enjoy his sarcasm and his wit about life. So please continue, Dawn, with what you were talking about.
Well, I found that, after, researching a whole load of stuff, reading many books, and these are the things that have been resonating with me, is that, yeah, Louise Hay was absolutely right. We do create our lives. And as such, we're the only ones that can change it. But the thing that's actually driving your life, driving your reality, is your perceptions about what you understand to be true, what you believe to be true. And this led into the belief systems and the subconscious programming that we have. So I aim to help people understand where we get our programming, where they might have got their programming, their beliefs, and how that has impacted and created their life, their reality as they know it. And when people understand and actually grasp that there's a different concept, that they're driving it, then the control has to come back to them. And it's nice to see, oh, this, wow, I didn't realize that. Well, what can I do about it? Say, well, okay, we can do this and we can do this, but let me help you. Energy healing can remove those negative beliefs and programming that are in there, and that'll allow them to get out of the low density vibrations like fear and lack and suffering and struggle, and allow them to vibrate higher at a level more towards love, unconditional love, abundance, joy and happiness. So that, because you attract what you vibrate, right? So if you're vibrating low density vibrations of fear, for example, then that's what you're going to create in your life. But if you change those vibrations and start vibrating higher, then you're going to attract these higher vibrational, and therefore you're going to have your life with better experiences of love and joy and happiness, rather than those experiences that make you suffer. So yeah, great results, and people are just loving how fast it is. So I can't be any happier. Can't be any happier.
I'm very happy for you. And if you don't believe that the mind and what you think about, you can bring about, have a session with Dawn. And I know this for a fact because I know two people that cured their body with their mind. One is in the secret. His name is Morris Goodman. And we used to use him in corporate America. And he is the individual who broke his neck in the first and second vertebrae and couldn't eat, speak, or swallow or breathe on his own. And today he walks around. In fact, he came to our different plants in our corporate office and actually gave speeches. Now, he doesn't walk like normal or talk like normal, but he willed his body back to life to have these functions again. And he doesn't have any mechanical assistance with him when he breathes or anything like that. So you can change.
Oh yeah.
You can. And I myself, after years of knowing him, and he gave me his book and his video and everything else, it still didn't sink in. And that's why you need somebody to help teach you and help show you how the message of what you already know can sink in. And Dawn is excellent at doing that. Dawn, would you like to tell people about your irresistible free offer that you have for the people out there that are watching?
Sure. Next Thursday, that's September 9th at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be doing a free transformational energy session. So we're going to be removing the vibrations of fears and lack, suffering, anger, resentment, guilt, the need to punish yourself. That's just a few. There's going to be lots more. We're going to be doing a full chakra rebalance at the end. So that'll increase your energy flow and increase your energy for through the day. So come along, and it's totally free, and it'd be nice to meet all these new people. But I really look forward to running the energies on the people in the group at the same time. So that's a real excitement for me. So I hope to see people there.
That's wonderful. Supposing people watching this have actually that's easy for you to say. Let me start over. If people are watching this beyond September 9th, like September 10th, 11th, and say, nuts, I wish I would have, can they reach out to you and say, can we have a conversation? Can they email you? Yeah,
absolutely. They can email me at voyageoftranscendence.com. No, hang on, that's my website address. voyageoftranscendence@yahoo.com, or through my website, dawnlivingstone.com. They can catch me there on email, or they can reach out to me on text on 805-444-6830.
Okay. And people, feel free to reach out if you think that Dawn can help you. And I know she can, because I belong to a group with her that is in a group that helps people and she has helped a lot of people. And my irresistible offer to you that's worth over $1,000, and I'm giving it to you for free today and for the rest of the year, is a free interview. If you have had roadblocks, barriers, and you know how to break free and you want to share that with others, you don't have to be a rock star. You just have to be a rock star in your mind, like Dawn is, like I am, like the other people that we have interviewed so far. Because in the Ernie Meyer show, you can make a living or you can design a life. And that's exactly what we want to do, is help people, show people how they can design your life. So come watch the Ernie Meyer show, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you will do anything and everything to help not only promote us, but at the same time, you may know somebody who could use this particular service or any of the other services that people have. I have a lot of people that are reaching out to me now, and over the next couple of months, I am going to be interviewing a lot of people, including a real rock star, an ex-rock star who cleaned himself up from drugs and what have you, that now helps others do the same thing. So make sure you stay tuned to the Ernie Meyer show. Come back, watch us on YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Any final thoughts before we leave, Dawn? We have a couple of minutes left.
That's okay. No, just to say thank you for asking me on. That's great. It's lovely to see you. And just something else about my free offer there. I forgot to mention that if you come along next Thursday for the free event, I'll be having another offer to tell you at the end of it. So if you'd like another offer, you can come along to the free one. It's nice to meet people, but thank you very much for having me.
Well, you're welcome. And you're very generous in giving a double offer. I like that. So make sure that you're there. And if you happen to watch this after September 9th, we'll have her contact, that's easy for me to say, information down below in this YouTube video. So make sure you say hi or just come by and say, I like your talk. Anything you want with Dawn. And, you know, unfortunately, you have to put up with me. So you can make a living or you can design your life with the Ernie Meyer show. So right here on YouTube, and have a great day.